Hi Taurus, this is your December 12th through December 18th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Seven of Cups, we have the King of Cups clarified by the Ten of Swords, we have the King of Wands clarified by the Ace of Swords. In the potential outcome, we have the Ten of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles and the Empress, and we also have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. Well, Taurus. You see what I'm seeing? We have one Empress and 2 Kings. I assume you're the Empress, and you're dealing with those 2 kings. And I clarified both of those 2 kings, and it kind of looks like the King of Cups is going to get the nay, and the King of Wands is going to get the yay. All right, meaning you are shutting down the King of Cups, and I think you're going to be moving forward with this King of Wands, right? The King of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or somebody with a lot of water in their chart. The Ten of Swords clarifying it. I think this is you, ending this connection between you and them. The King of Wands, on the other hand, gets the Ace of Swords, right? I think the Ace of Swords is the word yes. The Ace of Swords is a card of clarity, so you'll be clear as to which of the 2 to move forward with, and that would be the King of Wands, most likely a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart, right? The Seven of Cups, the very first card that came out, this is a card of a multiple choice or a confusion, and you could be confused for a little while as to which of the 2 you want to move forward with, but then clarity will come to you. Perhaps after you just watch this video, right, Taurus? Well, I gotta give myself credit every once in a while. But jokes aside, what I don't know is how exactly is it gonna play out. What would be the sequence of events? Perhaps you're already seeing this King of Cups, you went on a couple of dates with them, and you were like, okay, I like you. But then the King of Wands shows up, and they're so much better, and you're like, oh, whoa, wait a second. King of Cups, you gotta go because I'm moving forward with this King of Wands. Perhaps this King of Cups is an ex for some of you, and they find out that you're seeing this King of Wands, and they're going to try to interfere, and that will make you think for a quick second, but then you're going to be like, no, I'm done with the past, I'm moving forward with this new person, with this King of Wands. Again, there could be different variations of how this plays out, right? Either way, I still believe you're going to move forward with this King of Wands. We got the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. It's a card of starting a new cycle, a very fortunate new cycle. The Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads. And in the potential outcome, we have the King of Pentacles with the the Ten of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles and the Empress. Like I said, you're the Empress, Taurus. It's actually one of your major arcana cards. You share it with Libra. But the Empress is, this card often comes through as a wife or significant other figure. So that's you. And that is definitely you getting into a commitment with this person, because we got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles right there, right next to your card, right? The Ace of Pentacles often comes through as a proposal, and this ace always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, ready to start a family, ready to get serious. It's the second ace, by the way, as you can see. And the Ten of Pentacles, the first card that came out in the potential outcome, is a card of a commitment or marriage. A rock-solid commitment or marriage, as a matter of fact. This is when people buy real estate together, they enjoy financial abundance together, have children together, if that is still an option for them. The Empress, by the way, sometimes also comes through as somebody who is expecting a baby. And the Empress is just such an amazing card. It's always awesome to have it in your reading, because the Empress is abundance in its purest form, and it's one of the most positive cards in the deck. So you do have this interesting week coming up, Taurus. You will have 2 people, and you're definitely moving forward with one of them. And I'm not even going to do an extended for you, because that potential outcome is not really a potential. With cards like that, I definitely see a commitment between you and this person, between you and this King of Wands, all right? So yeah, really happy for you, Taurus. Congratulations. Taurus, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and we also have the Star on the bottom of the deck. Well, I would just have to assume you're the Queen of Cups. Unless your significant other is a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But this feels so loving, right? This feels so loving. Perhaps Santa is going to come a little earlier this year for those of you celebrating Christmas, right? I think you've got some kind of a, if you have some kind of an occasion you're celebrating, like an anniversary, or perhaps they just want to be super romantic towards you, right? The Knight of Cups is the most romantic knight out of all 4 knights, right? It's often referred to as the knight in a shining armor. We got the Page of Pentacles right next to the deck, and the Page of Pentacles could be a gift coming from this person, right? It's not only some kind of a gesture with the Knight of Cups, but also a gift with the Page of Pentacles. Because the Page of Pentacles could be something tangible, something you can touch. The Star on the bottom of the deck could be an Aquarius you're dealing with, or the Star is a wish come true. You know, it really, perhaps this person is granting you a wish. Perhaps you always wanted something, and they're finally doing it for you, right? And I think it'll just melt your hearts. This just feels so warm, fuzzy, cuddly. But you can always leave me a comment, let me know how this plays out for you. But I think you've got something super nice coming your way, or perhaps you are the one who is going to do this. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Taurus, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have Judgment, clarified by the 8 of Wands. We have the 6 of Wands, clarified by the Ace of Cups. We have the Hierophant and the Sun on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Leo or pretty much any zodiac sign. I clarified the Judgment and the 6 of Wands, hoping to see a court card, to be honest with you, but we got what we got. It's not too shabby. So yeah, Judgment is a card of somebody trying to resurrect something, somebody coming back from the past. The 8 of Wands, clarifying it, is a card of communication, a lot of communication. It's also a card of travel. So perhaps somebody is back in town or they're coming to see you. They could be traveling long distance to see you, right? And the 8 of Wands is also a Cupid's arrows card. So it could be a spark reignited within this person. The 6 of Wands in the middle is a card of victory and success, so they're hoping to win you back. It's also a card of attention. You definitely have this person's full and undivided attention. The Ace of Cups is what they're bringing back, or hoping to bring back into both of your lives. The Ace of Cups is love, genuine, authentic love. The Sun on the bottom of the deck could be a Leo you're dealing with, right? But the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. This card always talks about joy, success, happiness, feeling on top of the world. Right next to the deck, we have the Hierophant. That is your major arcana card, Taurus, right? But at the same time, it's also a card of commitment or marriage. And since I don't see any resistance, I don't see you rejecting them, I think you're going to give them a second chance, Taurus. I really do. They do love you. Perhaps this time apart made them realize just what you really mean to them. And I think they're going to express that. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Taurus, this week. We have the Ace of Pentacles, clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Swords, clarified by the 8 of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Well, 3 queens, right? So it's going to be at least 3 people, probably even more. The Knight of Pentacles could be another person. I think you're the Queen of Pentacles. Like I said, you have at least 2 more people, the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. I don't think you're competing. I think you are getting together and starting to either think about something that the 3 of you or the 4 or the 5 of you can do together. And I don't know if you're going to implement this. I don't know if you're going to move forward with it, but you will at least start this rolling, start this process going, right? The Ace of Pentacles, clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. This is what it's all about. It's a golden opportunity to make a lot of money in the future, right? Both of those two cards are talking long-term. Both of them are talking making a lot of money, right? Perhaps you're getting a business loan approved, or perhaps one of you is an investor, or perhaps there could be another investor. Or those two cards, the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, simply indicate that whoever had the idea, or perhaps all of you had this idea, perhaps you went brainstorming. This is going to be something that's going to, be around for a while. Both of those two cards are talking about money, lots and lots of money, and at the same time they're talking about long term. All right, just a word of advice, if I may, Taurus. We are in the middle of Mars retrograde, right? And then we have Mercury retrograde starting at the end of December. If you absolutely have to start this, because it's going to be too late, go ahead and start it, right? But be prepared to face obstacles, delays, things not going according to plan. That's what often happens during both Mars and Mercury retrograde, and especially when both of them are concurrent. Because at some point we'll have both Mars and Mercury in retrograde. I wouldn't start anything during those, but perhaps you can prepare for this start. And again, if this is something you absolutely have to start, go ahead and start it. But again, prepare for things to go slow, things to be in the way, and things like that. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Taurus, this week. We have the High Priestess, we have the Hierophant, clarified by the Two of Wands. We have the King of Pentacles, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. And we also have Judgment on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow Earth sign, another Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. What you're not expecting is this King of Pentacles show back up, and they're going to offer you to start something or repeat of something. Not necessarily love related, right? We don't have anything love related, as a matter of fact, on the table. It feels business, or it feels something, perhaps friendship or work related, right? Judgment on the bottom of the deck is a card of somebody coming back from the past, and I think the King of Pentacles is the one coming back. It could be an Earth sign just like you, Taurus, another Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or perhaps this King of Pentacles has something to do with money, finances, work, business, right? They're clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. They want to repeat a cycle with you. Perhaps this is somebody you did business with in the past, they want to do it again. If they got you a job in the past, perhaps it's a recruiter or a friend, somebody you used to work with, they may reach out to you and say, hey, we've got this job, we've got this opening, are you interested? Something like that, right? And the Hierophant in the middle, that's your major arcana card, Taurus. That's you, and you're clarified by the Two of Wands, so you'll need to think about it, right? The Two of Wands is a decision-making card. Okay, the High Priestess, the first card that came out, this is a card of something unexpected. Okay, so hence the name of this spread. I don't see this person having an ulterior motive, or thinking of stabbing you in the back or screwing you over. I don't see that. But their offer will make you think. Okay, perhaps it's a friend who wants to go on a trip together with you or something like that. But I think for most of you, it's work, business, and finances related somehow. All right, so that's what I have for you, Taurus, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Taurus, have an amazing week.